Jim Cramer, welcome.
Hi, Tricia.
Nice to have you. Yesterday we were talking a lot about Apple, and today
Right.
Steve Jobs is out introducing what we think will be the new and latest, baddest iPod. So if we're looking at Apple, if a lot of people are looking at Apple as the computer play, and notably a lot of college students out there buying the MacBooks, what does that say for the Hewlett-Packards and Dells of the world?
Well, I've been working on a chapter in my book about fashion, and I think Apple's a fashion play. It happens to have great technology, but it's truly something that has captured the imagination of youth. iPod has been an unbelievable success. I think that it is now spilling over into the computers. The iPhone, again, this is a fashion statement. Hewlett-Packard is a business statement. Hewlett-Packard is a business that generates $100 billion in revenues, has $92 billion in costs. If they can cut out $2 billion, then you have $10 billion in profits. It's gigantic. Hewlett-Packard has to be viewed as a corporate play, and Apple has to be viewed as a fashion play.
Can you do both? Can you have the fashion play and the corporate play together?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think that the essence of what Hewlett-Packard does is deliver high-quality computer equipment. And the essence of what Apple does is deliver a very fashionable, exciting product that also happens to have technology. And Apple is not really a business play. I don't see a lot of businesses that have adopted Apple. I see they all have adopted, Microsoft, Intel. Okay, we say, well, listen, Intel makes chips for Apple. But Hewlett-Packard is a way to be able to play the 100 million PCs that have to be sold. And Apple is the way to be able to play this incredible niche. I like to look at it as, we used to look at it as Apple's BMW and Hewlett-Packard as, say, Ford or GM, now Toyota probably. But I look at it as saying that it's not just BMW, but it's really also taken the place of what, it's like Google. It's taken the place of a whole generation.
It's interesting. The analogy is almost like luxury versus staple.
Because it's a very expensive product. I mean, when you look at the iPhone, the iPhone's biggest adoption problem, why it's going to be slower, is that if you're on a Verizon plan and your friends are all on a Verizon plan, you're really reluctant to switch to an AT&T plan. But it's a very expensive machine that is viewed as being a terrific accessory. It's an accessory. The iPod is an accessory. There's tons of different colors of iPods, so people get a lot of iPods. I mean, you buy more than one. That's just never going to happen with Hewlett-Packard.
So the fashion play versus the corporate play, which has more long-term strength?
Well, I mean, one of the things that's important about a fashion play is it keeps reinventing itself, and Steve Jobs has continued to be able to do that. As long as they can reinvent themselves, then there is longevity to fashion. That's very unusual. Most companies have not been able to reinvent themselves, but this company has.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim Cramer, talking about Apple as a fashion stock. This is the Treat.com TV. Thanks for watching.